starting to piss me off. You know, so Tony, I'm gonna say it one more time. Tony, shut your dang mouth before I turn you into Tony Montana. You know what I'm saying? And you had seen what happened in Tony Montana. You know what I mean? So anyways, yeah. But anyways, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below, man. I want y'all to spam one, man, if y'all ready for that draft, man. You know what I mean? Spam one if y'all ready for that draft. This is probably the hype that I've ever been over any NFL season. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. Any NFL season, I really honestly, you know what I'm saying, want to know, you know, what team y'all go for. I want to know if y'all repping, what y'all repping. You know, if you the ops, you know what I'm saying, you already know what it is. I ain't got to say the ops name, you know what I mean, but it's F the ops. F the ops crazy, you know what I mean? But this is the most excited I've ever been. You know what I'm saying? Seattle Seahawks finna get straight switched to booty coming this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, switch to booty. But Rams, man, that was a disappointing loss right there. You know, but I'm very excited, bro, coming up with this 20 and God's will, we can see this 2026 season. You know, but bro, free agency finna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This the most packed free agency's ever been. And y'all, if y'all didn't hear the news, the NFL is raising up salary cap. You know what I mean? So that means you can spend more. So this free agency finna go stupid. It's just so many people in this free agency. You got the Brandon Ayuk's, bro. You got George Pickens. You got Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Likely, man, Wandale Robinson, man, Tyler Linderbaum. Bro, it's just so much, bro. You know what I mean? I think Malik Willis is a freaking free agency. Like, for me, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'd go get Malik Willis, bro, if it comes to, like, a quarterback needy team. I'd go get Malik Willis, and then, like, for the Steelers. So the Steelers, I won't bring back A-Rod. I'll go get Malik Willis, you know what I'm saying, and then try to draft another wide receiver or freaking tackle. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, this free agency finna be crazy, but it's not about free agency. It's about the rookie QBs, honestly. No bias stuff, bro. We can go look at the stats, bro. My rookie quarterback did the best. We can go look at the stats, bro. You know what I'm saying? My rookie quarterback performed better than Cam Ward. Performed better than Shadur Sanders. Shadur Sanders, 7 for 10. 7 TDs, 10 interceptions. Cam Ward, 15 TDs, 7 interceptions. Jackson Dart, 15 TDs and 5 interceptions, bro. And he didn't play lesser games than Shadur, but he played lesser games than Cam Ward and still outplayed him. You know what I'm saying? Like Jackson had the most. He was top 20 with QBR, you know what I'm saying? And Jackson Dart had the most passing yards out of any rookie coming out this draft class, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being real with y'all. I'm not trying to be biased, bro, but Jackson Dart was the best rookie quarterback coming out this draft, point blank period.
Year one for the 2025 quarterback class is in the books. We saw some great promise.
Let's keep it real, bro.
While others struggle.
No bias.
In today's video,
yeah, Tyler Shough, whatever his name is, Tyler Shough is definitely not better than Jackson Dart. I'm gonna just keep it real. You know what I mean? And the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? The Chiefs, Jubs, who I feel like y'all gonna get, bro, in the draft, you're gonna get Jeremiah Love. I feel like that right there. I feel like that's a good one for y'all, Jeremiah Love. And then in the second round, try to go for Jeremiah Love. I feel like y'all gonna get Jeremiah Love, then try to go for a wide receiver.
Take a look at
I need a wide receiver
quarterback that got significant playing time in 2025 and see other seasons went. There were 5 true rookies that got significant play time, as well as McCarthy, who isn't technically a rookie since this was his second NFL season. However, because of that injury he sustained last preseason, it really ended his rookie year before it got started. So we can pretty much count 2025 as his true rookie year. All right, with that out of the way, let's take a look at our first quarterback. First up, we have Cam Ward. Cam Ward was drafted #1 overall by the Tennessee Titans. No surprise, Tennessee achieved this pick by being the worst team in the NFL in 2024. They finished 3-14.
Hold on. You said, let's not act like Cam Ward wasn't on the worst team in the league. Bro, Jackson Dart literally was playing. First of all, this is what made Jackson Dart 10 times better than Cam Ward. Jackson Dart literally was playing without his wide receiver #1. And he was playing with the #1 hardest schedule in the league while playing with practice squad players. Without his wide receivers, without his running backs. You know what I'm saying? So, and he was doing that, bro, with the #1 hardest schedule in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? He played 8 playoff teams. He played 8 games. You know what I mean? The Bears, the Packers, the Eagles 2 times. You know, like, bro played 8 straight games of people that was in the playoffs. Patriots. You know what I'm saying? So he did this while having the toughest schedule in the league, 15-5. So that's why I'm saying I kind of don't understand, bro, where people be like, oh, bro, he has so much to prove when he's proven when he's proven much more than any rookie QB. Played 12 games and threw 15 for 5 while playing the hardest schedule with practice squad wide receivers. He did that without his wide receiver, number 1 Pro Bowl wide receiver, Malik Neighbors. Did that with practice squad players, 15 for 5.
And by the end of that year, they understood that second-round quarterback Will Levis was not the guy. Ward was the top prospect in what was considered a weak class. He was a former zero-star recruit who did well at Washington State before transferring to Miami and shooting up draft boards after a special 2024 season.
And I like Shough, but I also like Cam Ward because he came up the hard way. You know, he doesn't have 5-star syndrome like a lot of these guys. They were stars in high school. He didn't get recruited in high school. If I was a coach right now, I would be on somebody's rear about.
I miss you, Nick, man.
That area and didn't see
I miss you, man.
And Shador said, like, hey, we should make a song together or whatever. And he, I don't make songs. He said, I'm a football player. When people search Cam Ward, I want to say American football. That is all I want.
For his composure,
he sucked, bro. Cam Ward, BJ, bro. I'm not finna go on that hype train and all that, bro. He BJ, bro. I could just look at Cam Ward and just saying, bro, Cam Ward is BJ, bro. I've been saying this ever since Miami. I mean, he overrated as freak, bro. BJ, bro.
Extend plays and playing more like a pocket passer, Ward compared to Jordan Love coming out of college.
They weren't flashing the scores down there. Ward lost the football.
BJ, bro. I don't see the hype for him.
6 games of Ward's rookie season were rough. He got sacked more than any other quarterback in the league. The team only won a single game in this stretch, and he threw more interceptions than touchdowns.
I mean, if we keeping the buck right now, we ass. So we 0-4.
The start of the season was so disastrous that the team fired head coach Brian Callahan after game number 6. The team continued to struggle after Callahan's firing, finishing the season with just 3 wins, which had them tied for the worst record in the NFL. The one redeeming fact about this season was Ward showed some improvement by the end.
And a career day for you. You set a new Titans rookie record for passing yards. You passed Marcus Mariota.
Following his first 6 starts, his next 10 saw better efficiency numbers. He was sacked less often, threw more touchdowns and less interceptions on average, and his passer rating skyrocketed by over 20 on average. Overall, Cam Ward had a mediocre rookie season due to a variety of factors. Rookie quarterbacks need great support around them, and he just did not have that. Combine that with poor play from Ward, and you have a forgettable year that leaves fans frustrated, hoping that things improve next season. It's not much consolation, but at least there was that slight improvement that we saw from Ward, plus the O-line did have some better continuity by the end of the year. With the hiring of Robert Saleh, we will see how this affects this young quarterback moving forward. Now, before we continue on to our next quarterback, this video is brought
Oh my God, it's Pride Picks. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And even with football season ending,
come on,
with
come on,
over
come on, come on,
70,000
come on.
events available every day on
Up
next, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart should not be drafted in the first round.
I'm more of the Jackson Dart's more of a day 2 and beyond type.
Yeah, I don't be getting this, man. Let me this is what I be saying, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be getting this. You know what I'm saying? Like all this. Like what was the bias with Jackson Dart? Like, oh, he shouldn't be drafted in day 2 when he led the SEC in passing. Like, bro, playing the harder conference than Cam Ward, then Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't ready. So Cam Ward's ready. You know what I mean? But Jackson Dart ain't ready. Shedeur's ready. But Jackson Dart ain't ready. When they ain't play half the competition that he faced. Colorado bust playing Stanford. You know what I mean? These boys playing Stanford. These boys playing freaking all these trash schools. You know what I'm saying? Wow, this man right here facing top tier schools like Georgia's. You know what I'm saying? All these freaking schools that he got to face. You know what I mean? LSU's, whatever. You know? And he not ready? That don't even making sense to me, bro. Jackson Dart was a baller, bro, at freaking, you know what I'm saying? At freaking Ole Miss, bro.
In the first round.
I just don't be understanding.
More of the Jackson Dart's more of a day 2 and beyond type of player than he is a day 1. I know we've heard plenty of rumors about him going in round 1.
With the 25th pick in the first round, the New York Giants traded up to select Ole Miss quarterback Jackson Dart. Considering everybody believed Ward and Shedeur Sanders would be the first 2 quarterbacks off the board, this was a surprise.
Stand up. Let me see your snap count.
You ready?
Yeah. No, I want to hear the snap count.
Yeah.
Really? Every time?
Every time.
Bro said penis.
Clap or anything?
Yeah, we call it purple.
What's that? No shit.
Yeah.
For 3 years, you've been clapping. I think I could do that.
Let me hear it.
No, I ain't doing.
Dart was a talented prospect, but there was plenty of analysts who didn't even see him as a round one talent, and certainly not ahead of Shough. This led to an ongoing conversation during the draft about how large the gap was between what the media believed versus what NFL teams actually thought.
People are going to go, Shough Sanders, why did he slide? Why did he fall? He didn't slide. He didn't fall. This is where the NFL viewed him. You were misled by people that didn't know what they were talking about.
Dart was known for his playmaking ability outside the pocket, drawing comparisons to Gardner Minshew with the build of Bo Nix. There was even some similarities of play style between him and Brock Purdy.
No, he's definitely not Turdy. You know what I'm saying? See, Turdy is a system quarterback. See, that's the difference between Jackson Dart and Turdy. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between Jackson Dart and Turdy. See, Turdy would have done terrible, you know what I mean, in Jackson Dart's position. Would have done terrible. You know what I mean? He's a system QB. That year that he went to the Super Bowl, that's the only good year that he had. Go look at Turdy. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to go look at Turdy, yo. You feel me? Go look at Turdy. Turdy's been garbage. Turdy been BJ. They probably would have, bro, the 40 Winers probably would have had a better season with Mac Jones than Brock Turdy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with you. Nowhere near like Brock Turdy, bro. Nowhere near. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. For me, I look at him like he a Josh Allen. Like a Josh Allen to me. You know what I mean? Because if a man can do that, and he had a better season, did he almost have a better season than Brock Turdy? Let me go and see, bro. Look at Brock Turdy's stats this season. Brock Turdy, he's been injured, you know what I'm saying? But I think they still played the same amount of games, bro. I'm going to keep it real because bro was injured for dang near the whole November. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand. He played 12 games, so he missed the first 3 games and then got injured off a concussion. So I want y'all to understand that too. So bro ain't played a whole 18 games. I want y'all to understand that too. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Them 6 games that he missed. You know what I'm saying? And he threw 15 for 5. You feel me? So imagine if bro would have played the rest of the season. You feel me? Bro probably would have threw 30 for 5, bro. You know what I mean? Bro would have probably had like 30 TDs. I'm just keep it real with you, bro. You know what I mean? So that's him playing 12 games. Playing 12 games and did that with practice squad wide receivers. So I'm going to go look up Brock Turdy. You know, Brock Turdy stats. Oh my God, y'all, I typed in Turdy. You know what I'm saying? My fault, Turdy. Brock Purdy. You know what I'm saying? I typed in Turdy with the Google search. My fault, brother. So used to calling you Turdy don't make no dang sense. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy. You know, we're going to look up your stats. Hey, I apologize. I don't apologize to you at all. You know what I mean? Brock Turdy. You know what I'm saying? Brock Turdy, bro, he threw 20 for 10, man. Brock Turdy threw 20 for 10. So Brock Turdy played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He played 11 games. So Jackson Dart played one more game than him, and he threw 20 for 10. You know what I'm saying? Bro threw 20 for 10. That's terrible. That is horrible. You know what I mean? And Jackson Dart threw 15 for 5. You had more TDs, but bro, you had 5 more interceptions, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't trying to hear, oh, he had an injured team. So did Jackson Dart. And Jackson Dart had a way tougher schedule than you. The only good season that you had was the season that you went to the Super Bowl. Was with George Kittle, CMC, Fred Warner, Greenlaw, Brandon Ayuk, them guys, Debo Samuel. That was the only good season he had. Go look it up, y'all. I don't be lying about Turdy. The only good season that he had was that season. Same thing for Jalen Dirt. The season before the season before this season, bro threw 18 for 5. Bro threw 18 TDs and 5. That bro got 55 TDs and 33 of them came off a tush push. Are they better than Jackson Dart? And they talking about Jackson Dart is not proven. When bro played the toughest schedule in the league, literally, this is not an opinion, this is a fact. Bro played the number 1 hardest schedule in the league with the injured Giants team. And bro threw 15 for 5, but he not proven yet. This ain't no penis. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? This ain't no penis. You feel me? Penis playing 3 games. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Bro play legit.
And here's how NFL.com's Lance.
Oh my God, it's funny how you think NFL is real legit. I played football, bro. I ain't playing the NFL, of course, but there's no way you can rig football unless the refs call some crazy. Nobody finna just play bad on purpose. Who can play bad on purpose? So the people that get out the freaking NFL, they just, You know what I mean? The people that falls off and get out of the NFL, they just like what? They just gonna destroy their, you know what I'm saying? They gonna destroy their career just to destroy their career. So I can promise you, Eli Manning beating Tom Brady, that wasn't scripted. I can promise you that. You know what I'm saying? I can promise you that. That wasn't scripted. I can promise you Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying? Bro, look, whatever your whatever your name is, bro, you're just going off how you think. You don't have no proof this is real. No, I mean, just going off how you think, bro. No, I'm going off how I think and you go off how you think. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing that goes on behind the scenes. You know nothing. You a regular cat. You a social media bot. You be on social media, bro, you know what I'm saying? And freaking, you feel me? What's the name, bro? I say the freaking refs probably be rigging sometimes, bro.
Airline described him. Dart has a stocky build and average physical attributes, but good makeup and intangibles. He's fairly accurate.
Bro say he could show me, look, first of all, I ain't your little bro, watch your mouth. You know what I mean? And then bro say he could show me freaking YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Bro say he could show me YouTube videos about other people talking. You know what I'm saying? About other people talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Other people. You don't know nothing, bro. Just a normal cat. That's all you is, a normal cat. Look at social media. You a social media bot. You don't know nothing. It's so scripted, but yet you watch it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing, bro. You're a social media bot. Just believe what you hear. You believe everything you hear. You feel me?
Won't strike anyone as a runner, but he can find some tough yards on the ground. For the first 3 games, he served as the backup to Russell Wilson. But the team struggled in those 3 games, and going into game number 4, Brian Daboll named Dart the starting quarterback. And from his debut, Dart looked impressive.
I'm saying, man, look at him. Played the Eagle. He played the Smeagol's, bro. Played the Smeagol's.
His first 3 starts, the team went 2-1, with both of those wins coming against future playoff teams. Let's go. The combination of Dart and running back Cam Scatterbo became a national storyline. These 2 rookies were making the Giants one of the most fun teams in the league to watch. This was something Giants fans just weren't used to. One of his knocks coming out of college was he wasn't that special of a runner, but Dart proved how valuable he was on the move. Now, after the initial hot start, the team began to struggle and went back to losing. After a 4th quarter collapse versus the Bears, head coach Brian Daboll was fired.
Had to get free. Around this, you know what I'm saying, so this rigged right here, him acting like this is rigged. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe that you're just rigging football. I don't believe you're just gonna act. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't believe that, especially playing sports. I don't believe you just acting. I believe refs. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Refs do something. You know. You said former NFL players said it was rigged. Like who? Them unknown characters? Feel me? It's rigged. Why? Because they don't get in the game? I want them to tell me why it's rigged. You know what I mean? You feel me? I want you to tell me why it's rigged. How is it rigged? I bet you them players that saying it's rigged, unknown characters. You know what I'm saying? Unknown characters. I can bet you say it's unknown. I can bet you say it's created players. You probably no Hall of Fame, nothing. Just created players. I bet you an imported, a real deal person, that man probably saying it's rigged because he don't get in the game. I can bet you, I bet you, you go look up a video right now, somebody saying it's rigged, I can promise you, I can promise you it's a BJ player. No Hall of Fame, no Pro Bowler. This is probably a person you never heard of, but it's rigged. You know what I'm saying? Just what I'm saying, bro.
Time, Dart missed a few games due to injury, but he came back and finished the season totaling 12 starts.
But I ain't gonna lie, Broncos and Giants game, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Broncos and Giants game was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I was saying it was rigged at first, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just be saying the jump be rigged, bro, because I be mad, bro. I just don't feel like, honestly, and this is how I feel, I don't feel like football rigged, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I just don't. I feel like the freaking refs is they be on some BS sometimes, but you just not gonna tell me, bro, like somebody just going out there, you know what I'm saying, losing games on purpose. I just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that, honestly, you know? Like if I was in a position, bro, I'm not finna go out there and just sell a game. I know I'd be saying, oh man, you feel me? I'm gonna go out there and just say F it if I sell the game. And man, I'm not, bro, in reality, bro, if I was an NFL player, bro, I'm not finna go out there and sell the game for no money. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I love the game too much, bro. I'm too competitive. You feel me? So you telling me what? Every NFL player, you know what I'm saying? Every NFL player, you feel me? Every NFL player just gonna what? Sell? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
The Bears, head coach Brian Daboll was fired. Around this time, Dart missed a few games due to injury, but he came back and finished the season totaling 12 starts.
If I would have told you 6 months ago.
All I'm saying is shut the freak up if you don't know anything. That's how I feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you don't know anything. I don't think it's real rigged. You think it's rigged. None of us know anything. Just watch football. That's all I say. Just watch football. You know what I mean? So just shut the freak up, bro. Baby Strike, ban him, bro. Ban Baby Strike,
We would be close to Halloween.
Ban him.
And there's not a soul in the NFL, including the Titans.
Ban him.
That would take Cam Ward over Jackson Dart. You would have had a big smile on your face. They're like, are you serious?
Don't ban him?
How good is this looking?
By the end, Dart had helped lead the Giants to their most points per game since Eli Manning's last full year in 2018. And this was without Scatabo and Neighbors for most of the season due to injury. Dart produced a higher passer rating than all the other rookies, and this puts him right near league average. And his running ability proved to be extremely effective as he added close to 500 yards and 9 touchdowns on the ground. It's even crazier knowing how tough the Giants' schedule was. As of now, Giants fans are optimistic about Dart and the offense, saying things like this was the most fun offense they've watched in years, despite not getting more wins. And with John Harbaugh becoming this team's next head coach, for the sake of Dart and his future, it's a good time to be an optimistic Giants fan. Next up, Tyler Shough.
Oh my God. Oh, we're getting real weird now.
This is getting out of hand.
When Tyler Shough was drafted, people were shocked. Deion Sanders was still surprisingly on the board, and somehow the Saints took a guy that nobody was really talking about. Shough was a tall, older prospect who was seen as a high floor, low ceiling type of player. Coming out of Louisville, Shough was close to the age of Jalen Hurts, and he compared to guys like Kirk Cousins, Blake Bortles, Nick Foles, and Matt Castle, those traditional pocket-passing, taller quarterbacks. For the first half of the season, he served as the backup to Spencer Rattler. And with the Saints looking like one of the worst teams, if not the worst team in football at 1-7, head coach Kellen Moore made the decision to start Tyler Shough. This wasn't a highly talked about move around the league just due to how bad the team had been, plus the lack of hype for Shough. However, despite that, Shough was impressive. In his third start, Shough threw for 282 yards and 2 touchdowns with a 128.9 passer rating. This was the first of 3 times that he put up at least a 110 QB rating. The team began to rattle off late season victories. Shough had another great performance to sweep Carolina, and then he put on a clinic versus Cam Ward and the Titans, throwing for his second 300-yard game in a row with an eye-popping 142.7 passer rating.
I got a text from a guy on their staff, I think after his first start, that said, we got a guy. He's big, he can run, he has touch.
When the season was over, Shough...
What's going on with Alvin Kamara? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Alvin Kamara, what's going on with... I don't know, man, when it comes to the Saints, man. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know, bro. I can't believe that we lost to y'all, bro. That's another game that I'm pissed off about this season, bro. Losing to y'all, man. Beating y'all, putting switch to booty on y'all, 14-0, then coming out the second half, just forgetting how to play, bro. That's that Brian Dable system, though, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So many games we blew this season, bro, because of Brian Dable, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like freaking, man, I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Saints definitely, they're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So Saints is just one of them teams, man. It's just, shoot, the Saints wasn't really. We started thinking about it, y'all. You know what I mean? The Saints wasn't really that good of a team. They were good with Drew Brees, but Drew Brees made them 10 times better than what they really were, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Drew Brees was just that guy, bro. Like, Saints weren't like just the best team in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drew Brees was just that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot. I don't know. Got Chris Olave
in the NFL in completion percentage, 7th in yards per game, and 8th in passer rating since taking over as the starter. Saints fans on Reddit described him as having, quote, great accuracy.
Got a wide receiver number 1 with Chris Olave.
Pocket presence. Sure. He finished with nearly an identical passer rating to Jackson Dart, and he went 5-4 as the starter, which makes
5-4?
How bad the NFC South was. If they would have started him from the beginning, would they have made the playoffs?
Make it 4 wins in a row, 333 yards on the day for you. How much fun are you guys having out there? How much confidence are you playing with?
You said it. We're just having fun.
As a mid-round pick, you can say that Shough has been quietly solid, but due to where he was drafted, nothing is guaranteed. Teams don't necessarily build around you just because you had a decent season. Oftentimes, draft position does affect how a team...
So don't expect to win then. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna build around them, you know what I'm saying? Don't expect to win. Teams don't really, I ain't gonna lie, that was the stupidest thing I've ever just heard. So don't expect to win then. Don't bench them then. You ain't gonna build around them. Better build around them. You ain't gonna win. They don't expect to build. So what you gonna do this draft? You ain't gonna build around them? You gonna waste draft picks? What you gonna do, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I'll just build around them. I ain't gonna lie to you. He the best thing you got. You ain't got no Spencer Rattler. You don't have nobody else. So I ain't gonna lie. If I was you, I would just take the risk. You know what I'm saying? And just don't keep wasting years. You know what I'm saying? You dummy. You know what I'm saying? How about that? How about just don't waste another years and just take the freaking, just take the freaking, risk with Tyler Shough, whatever his name is. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got too many years. You know what I'm saying? He old. This old rookie right here. So you got too many years to be experimenting. You know what I'm saying? This ain't somebody that's 21. This ain't nobody that's 22. This somebody that's going close to 30. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go and stop all that. You better start building around now. The freak now.
Use you, regardless of performance.
What is wrong with him?
Now, Shough has done enough to at least get another starting season to continue to prove himself. Up next, Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. The next two quarterbacks drafted in 2025 are sort of inseparable for better or for worse, and that's because they were drafted to the same team. In the third round, the Browns also shocked everyone, taking Oregon's Dillon Gabriel. This was a prospect that most felt was a late-round pick due to his lack of physical traits. He's small, doesn't possess a big arm, doesn't really have that much athletic ability.
Dillon Gabriel.
He projected as a high-floor backup in a McVay-Shanahan type scheme.
When I think Dillon Gabriel, I do not think Cleveland, Ohio, wind pumping, playing the Baltimore Ravens or the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think that pick's kind of crazy.
People were thinking, how do you not pick Shedeur Sanders here before Dillon Gabriel? Well, 2 rounds later, with Shedeur still on the board, the Browns did draft the Colorado quarterback, which instantly became the biggest story of the entire weekend.
I think it's disgusting. I don't understand what the heck's going on with this. 5th player on my board. It's never happened before in 47 years where a player that high has dropped this far into the 4th round. A quarterback that's sitting there in round 4 with other quarterbacks being taken who aren't as good as Shedeur, aren't even close, in my opinion. The NFL has been clueless for 50 years when it comes to evaluating quarterback.
Shedeur Sanders, the son of the legendary Deion Sanders, was expected to be an early first-round pick.
I'm telling you why Shedeur, I'm telling you why he went late. Because his dang mouth. I told y'all, when pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love trying to say Shedeur being sabotaged. Man, did y'all see the man combine interview? I seen the man how he was talking, bro. I feel like if any quarterback, no matter if any quarterback was talking how he was talking, would have got dropped like that, bro. He wasn't humble at all. People just got this victim mindset. People ain't got a problem with taking accountability, bro. Now the NFL just wanted to show him he ain't bigger than the NFL, bro. That's all it was. He was gonna get picked regardless, bro. Somebody's gonna pick up Shedeur regardless. Just a humbling moment, bro. Just humble yourself, bro. You want humble. You know what I mean? Like, bro wasn't like, he just thought he was bigger than what he was. He thought he was doing them a favor. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just saying, bro. This is my boy Shedeur, is my boy, bro, but I seen the combine interview, bro. You wasn't humble at all. I wouldn't took you as my quarterback. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I mean? Honestly, just keeping it real with you. I wouldn't took you as a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Even though, yeah, you talented, but the way you talking, man, I like humble. I like humility, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. He said, bro, grown man just like you. I ain't say he wasn't a grown man. Just because you're a grown man, I don't mean you can say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? If you a grown man, see, the dumbest thing that people say is I can say what the freak I want to say. Keep saying what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Keep saying what you want to say. You said confidence. It's the difference between confidence and cockiness. Huge difference. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be humble for no man. All right. See how it is. You feel me? See how it is then, gang. See how it is, my boy.
He's a playmaking quarterback who has a calm poise in the pocket.
See how it is.
Who on any given play can give you an ESPN top 10 deep bomb or get sacked for a 20-yard.
See how far you not being humble gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I bet he extremely humble now. See how far you not being humble. See how far you just saying what the freak you want to say. See how far that's gonna get you. That's the dumbest thing people say. Oh, I'm grown. I can say what I want to say. Keep doing that. Keep saying what you want to say and see how bad your life be, bro.
Combine that with his flashy personality, and you have the makings of a polarizing prospect. And the conversation around Shedeur was amplified tenfold as the season progressed. It was one storyline after another. Why did the Browns front office look unhappy when they selected him? Did the owner force his hand like he's known to do? You also heard things like, Stefanski hates him. Also, he's the best quarterback on the Browns. Why is he not getting a chance? Then you have others who say he's lucky to have gotten drafted. Oh, and then there was that time that Dillon Gabriel dissed him in a preseason endgame interview, apparently. Maybe. Anything and everything turned into a story.
That's not my opinion. That's facts, bro. That's facts. I mean, you go out here speaking crazy, whatever you're doing, whether it's football, whatever, you go out here running your dang mouth, and you just using, you a grown man and go out here running your dang mouth, you're going to die, bro. You're going to get killed, bro. Nothing good going to happen to you, bro, if you reckless at the mouth. You got to know how to hold your tongue, bro. You know what I'm saying? In certain situations. How you feel, bro, you ain't always got to say it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Holding your tongue, bro, only the understanding know what I'm talking about, though. But go out here in this world, bro, run your dang mouth. Run your dang mouth. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm grown. I'm a grown man. I can say what I want. Go out here and do it. See how long you last, bro. See how long you last. Just running your dang mouth. Just saying whatever the freak you want to say. See how long you last, bro. I don't even say everything I want to say. Everything I say, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's good to say. But everything that comes to my mind, I don't say it. Hold my tongue, bro. Because I ain't trying to bring that upon myself. You feel me? It's all about being mature, bro. Go out in this world and continue to say what you want to say. You're going to be either dead or in jail, bro. Nothing going to work out for you, and that's facts. But keep using that you a grown man, all right? Let's see how far they get you.
And entering the 2025 season, the Browns initially...
And you said, look, Charleston White been running his mouth for 7 years, and look what been happening in the 7 years. Bro been getting in so many altercations. How many altercations Charleston White been in? Lucky he ain't dead yet. How many altercations? How much Charleston White been in, bro? How many situations have he been in? Because he run his dang mouth. How many times he been? The man, how many situations he been in for running your dang mouth?
4 quarterbacks.
Keep doing it, bro.
But they traded away Kenny Pickett before the regular season began.
Don't talk about that. Do what you want to do, bro. I don't care.
Back to classic Cleveland Browns football. They lost a bunch of games, and they benched their starter, which in this case was Joe Flacco. This gave Dylan Gabriel a chance to prove himself. In 6 games, he was rather unspectacular. He wasn't atrocious, but because of his limitations, the offense was unexplosive, unproductive, and...
That's what I'm saying, bro.
They didn't push the ball down the field and averaged 18 points a game in his first 5 starts.
Charleston White do it so I can do it. That's what I be saying, Cynthia. These folks be some followers. They ain't a leader, bro. When Charleston White been in line for 11 years, you know what I mean? So Charleston White do it, I ain't do it then.
Before he got injured against the Ravens. This gave Shedeur Sanders his first opportunity to be the Browns quarterback, and they never looked back. Honestly, it's kind of hard not to feel bad for Gabriel. The narrative was always against him due to having been drafted with Shedeur Sanders. Despite being picked before him, the media focused on Sanders like the picks were swapped. The organization did favor Gabriel though, and all in all, his performance was mediocre. He didn't do anything terribly, but there just wasn't much juice that he brought to the table. He looked like a backup. Now that Stefanski's gone, it's hard to know what his future in Cleveland looks like. Now, for Shedeur, after riding the pine for the first 9 games,
out my AP, perfect timing.
Team number 10, like I said. And to put it lightly, the rest of the year was a roller coaster. He won his first start, becoming the first Browns quarterback to win his first start since 1995. Then he balled out against the Titans, putting up nearly 400 total yards and 4 touchdowns.
Shedeur went crazy again.
Then he was atrocious, throwing 3 picks in a blowout loss to Chicago. He would proceed to have multiple turnovers in each of the following couple of games.
I don't know what that
would make these amazing deep ball throws, but then he would throw jarring interceptions. He miraculously would escape sacks and dodge defenders to make a highlight reel first down. Then on the flip side, he would get sacked often for massive losses. It was an experience that, as a Browns fan, would have been infuriating if we were in the playoff hunt, but we were so bad that it was just more entertaining than anything. In the end, Shedeur went 3-5 as the starter with 2 wins against division rivals to end the season.
7-10.
Statistically, he was atrocious. He finished with 7 passing touchdowns and 10 interceptions. He also had a 68.1 passer rating and a brutal 19.0 QBR.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Quarterbacks, Gabriel was more stable, but offered no juice, no explosiveness, and the offense suffered because of it. Sanders was much more exciting, but he was a roller coaster that couldn't be relied on consistently, and the offense suffered because of that. If you had to pick one, you'd probably pick Shedeur since he has more physical tools, but either way, both guys struggled in possibly the league's worst offense. After all, it's hard to succeed with the 32nd ranked receiving core and the 30th ranked offensive line, plus a trash run game. Lastly, JJ McCarthy.
Trash run game. I don't know about that, man. You know, Quinshawn Judkins was actually pretty nice, man. You know what I'm saying? They was actually moving that rock a little good, you know what I'm saying, with the Quinshawn Judkins was back there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think the run game, I think Cleveland just need to, make a lot of moves in free agency. Pretty sure they got a lot of cap space. Make a lot of moves in free agency. I feel like they'll be all right.
Now, for the last quarterback in this video, JJ McCarthy was a first-round pick meant to replace Kirk Cousins. But he got injured. And while injured, Sam Darnold became a Pro Bowler and for a brief moment made the Vikings look like a Super Bowl contender. But the question loomed throughout the season. What are they going to do at quarterback in 2025? Well, they let Sam go for obvious reasons.
That's crazy. Now Sam in the Super Bowl.
2024 first-round pick. He compared to guys like Alex Smith coming out of college for his athleticism and game manager potential. He was never asked to carry the Michigan offense in college, but he did come through in clutch moments, and the Vikings felt like really that's all they needed at quarterback with how loaded their offense was. But things were ugly from the get-go. He looked atrocious for 3 quarters on opening day versus the Bears. Then he did rally in the 4th quarter in an impressive way to win that game. But the following week, it was back to really bad football. He threw 2 picks and fumbled 3 times in a crushing loss to the Falcons. He also got hurt in that game, which caused him to miss 2 months. Some speculate that this was a soft benching to reset. He returned in November, and despite a low yardage output, helped defeat the Lions in Detroit. After that, it was mostly rough. He had multiple multi-interception games in a row, low production.
I was trying to warn y'all Minnesota Vikings about him. I've been new. I said the only reason we lost to Michigan was it because of him. I mean, the Cheatergans, you know what I'm saying? Was it because of JJ McCarthy? You know what I'm saying? It was because, you know what I'm saying, of, Blake Corum and freaking Edwards. You feel me? It wasn't because of him. The run game killed us, not him. You know what I mean? He was BJ.
Production outputs, and he got hurt again. In the end, the Vikings finished 9-8.
I knew this was a bad pick. This right here don't surprise me one bit. I knew that this right here was a bad pick. Right when I seen JJ McCarthy pop up with Minnesota, I was like, oh shit.
How the season felt. JJ McCarthy finished with one of the lowest passer ratings in the NFL, throwing more interceptions than touchdowns.
Told y'all about that, boy.
The offense turned the ball over more than any other team. And honestly, right now, Vikings fans are divided on him. Some feel like he needs more time, while others feel like his lack of production with this great offense and coaching staff, while being injury prone, are concerns you can't look past.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is you talking about he needs time. If you say somebody needs time, they're BJ. You know what I'm saying? If you say somebody needs time, they're BJ. Say you need time. Oh, he needs time and all that. He's not good then. Jackson Dart ain't need no time. You know what I'm saying? He ain't need no time. Honestly, I got to see how Shadur play. You know what I'm saying? I want Shadur to be good, but in reality, Shadur just wasn't good. I want to bust down my AP, perfect timing. I want him to be good, man. You know what I'm saying? But, man, we just got to see. He is somebody that's unproven. You know what I mean? But yeah, Cam Ward, we're going to see what Cam Ward, I just don't know, man. This QB class is weak, man.
Seeing how good things have gone for Sam Darnold in Seattle also makes things hurt even worse. Let's quickly run through the other rookie quarterbacks who I didn't cover in depth due to not playing as much. Third-round project Jalen Milroe served as the third.
Mildew probably finna get a ring. Oh my God. Mildew. That's crazy.
Not playing as much. Third-round project Jalen Milroe served as the 3rd stringer in Seattle, and he had 3 random carries during the season and no passes thrown.
Told y'all about Mildew.
Brady Cook is an undrafted free agent out of Missouri who started 4 games for the Jets this year. It was brutal. They got blown out in all 4 of his starts, and overall, he had 2 passing touchdowns and 7 interceptions. After Miami put Tua on the bench, the 7th-round Quinn Ewers got his chance to start 3 games. He was not great. He had a pretty good game against Tampa, but overall didn't give much for Dolphins fans to be excited about. For the Colts, Riley Leonard started 1 game and filled in for Daniel Jones in another. While the game that he filled in for Jones was so atrocious that it led to the team signing Phillip Rivers, his start at the end of the season against Houston was promising. The 6th-round pick looks like a potential decent backup with time. And lastly, undrafted free agent Max Brosmer was thrown to the Wolves in Minnesota for 2 games.
How you gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just said you was a Seahawks fan. How you gonna say you a Seahawks fan and you don't know Mildew? What team Mildew on? He on your team. Cat right here. This is bandwagons. Bro say he a Seahawks fan, don't even know they got Mildew. You know what I'm saying? He on your team, brother. Brother, he on your team. You know what I'm saying? Seahawks fan.
And it went about as bad as things could have gone. Although he did okay filling in here and there later in the season. Who knows if he'll make the roster again moving forward. For fun, I've gathered the passer ratings for every rookie quarterback with at least 200 pass attempts during their rookie seasons over the last 10
Jackson
years.
Dart.
So you can see where the 2025 quarterbacks stand. McCarthy and Shough were near the bottom.
BJ.
Gabriel and Ward were below average. And Dart and Shough firmly stand side by side near the top. When you add the element of rushing, it really makes Dart look like one of the more impressive.
Look at this, man. Dart did better than all these. Look at this. Look at this. This is the top. Look at this. And this just proves, I'm just saying, what it's going to be. You know what I mean? This just proves what it's going to be. Bro saying, nah. I mean, bro, how you didn't know that your team drafted Mildew? That you're a Seahawks fan. You know what I mean? Just don't make sense to me, bro. But what I was saying, bro, I want y'all to see this. The Josh Allens, the Trevor Lawrences. You ain't gonna talk about Justin Field, but the Jalen Durst. Look how better freaking QBR. Look how better Jackson Dart was than the Lamar Hardens. Look at this. You know what I mean? And they had a better team. You feel me? Trying to tell y'all, man. Just saying. You feel me? I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro. He already broke records. You know what I mean? He already broke records. You feel me? Straight up that a lot of these QBs haven't done. Just saying.
Rookie quarterbacks over the last 10 years.
Bro said, I know who Milrow is, but not Mildew. Bro, if you've been watching me, bro, you know exactly who Mildew is, bro. You literally he literally, bro, shut up, bro.
Rushing, it really makes Dart look like one of the more impressive rookie quarterbacks over the last 10 years.
Good cut.
Look at that man, bro. Oh my goodness. That was, hey, look, this game right here was against a healthy Broncos team and an injured Giants team, by the way. Yeah, I just want to tell y'all that. This right here was against a healthy Broncos team and an injured Giants team. And he did this.
Now here he goes, winding up, he's got him, touchdown, Bellinger.
So I just had to show y'all that right quick, man. You know what I'm saying? But Thursday, Jackson Dart was the best rookie, just like I said. Never watched this video a day in my life, you know what I'm saying? And I told y'all everything that he said, I said, you know what I'm saying? It'd be so funny how y'all be thinking I be